go. Hold on. Oops, I forgot to turn off my fan. Hold on 1 second. Real professional, I swear. I'm over there just chatting to people in Discord, waiting for it to start, and look over and go, oh shoot, I'm a minute late. I'm so sorry, everyone. Real pro streamer right now. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? Glad to have you all here. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. Don't tell your boss. Perfect. All right. Let's see. We got NGC. Hello. Hello, Zula. A few minutes before Aaron's. Perfect. Hello, Roxy, Aileroon, Bard, Toby, Verk, Panoramics Druid, and Empress Christie. Hello. How are you all doing? Aaron's gonna wait, watch stream and hang out. Perfect. Hey, Latte and gang. I kind of forgot about the game, and I didn't realize new patch went live. Yeah! New patch went live this week. There's lots of stuff there. I tried to do rifts last night, but it was so grotesquely laggy. Silver and I just kind of left, because we couldn't even do it. So I hope they fix the lag soon, because I would like to do those. And apparently, it's like the Researchers Under Fire, where you get better rewards the more people are there, which I really don't like. So that's painfully unfortunate. 'Cause when that peters off in the future, that means that's going to be a bit of a pain, but maybe they'll change that someday, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of cool. Regardless, for me, that mainly means new leveling stuff, so, yep. Pro streamer indeed, yes. Pro streamer TM, definitely. Here we go. Oh, watching you from work, don't tell your boss. Perfect. I won't tell if you don't. Tell you that, can't wait. I carpooled my mom. Yep, I feel that. I feel that. I do that for my red light therapy on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after stream. That's why I can't wait either and can't go long on those days anymore, because she does it too. And she wanted to do it with me. So I'm like, cool, we'll take your car then. You've got air conditioning. So because of that, yeah, same, I feel that. And it saves on gas, so, you know, gas is expensive. Flying in Azeroth now? Kinda, yeah. No dragon flying, if that's what we're referring to. Not yet. That will come with a later patch. There is a, whatever you call it, race is coming in August, but they're apparently a limited time event, which I don't like, but still, those will be a thing. That better rewards with more people has to suck for dead servers? Absolutely. Yeah, that's the other thing that first comes to mind. I'm like, why are you on passive? Get over there. Silly Void Walker. No, come back. We don't want to pull this guy. But yeah. I was glad that I got the Researchers Under Fire mount pretty quick, because people were really starting to peter off that, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get more than the first couple of rewards for this. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like that design personally, because yeah, sucks for dead servers, and if it's on a slow day or people that play in the middle of the night maybe, or I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I don't like when open world content is dependent on other people. But, you know. Come here, you. Are you confused? Is that why I had you on passive yesterday, just chasing everything? Oh well. Hello, pretty lady / Kraken. Hello, BG. How are you doing? So yeah, what we're doing here is, I'm not testing for anything at the moment. I just did a test last night, because yesterday's stream we did Lock Madon. Last night I did the VoD stuff, and unfortunately, nothing's changed so far, which is very, very unfortunate, because the 10 to 40 got, 10 to 30 specifically got nerfed previously in this expansion, so it's worse than it was before, which is very unfortunate, because that was the bad part for the original 10 to 50 guide, and now it's the even worse part. 30 to 40 was very slightly buffed beginning of the expansion, very slightly. And then 40 to 60 is perfect. That's the part they actually gave attention to. But with the supposed Chromie time changes, I'm not seeing any fixages, if you will. Everything's the same, so guess we'll find out. Doing okay yourself? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Have you been, besides melting under the heat wave that you seem to be experiencing? I'm doing okay. I got an AC now. I actually haven't gotten to use it yet because it's been in the late 70s, high 70s all week. So, besides the one day that it wasn't. But I didn't have my AC yet. But I have the AC unit now. I just haven't set it up yet. It's supposed to be really hot this weekend though, which is good. Not good for me necessarily, but I can test it at least. So hopefully it works good. Like, I'm sure it'll work just fine. It's just a matter of if my inverter system can handle it. And I can keep using it. Because if that's the case, then no more being forced to skip streams because of the heat, which is good. Because, no, this is my job. I kind of need to be here for it. Just need more stabbers? Okay. Good afternoon, Ellie. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, Silver. Hello, darling. The AC will be good for you and the computer. Absolutely. Tell me about it. I am so hoping that it's not too much of a strain on my battery inverter system because I'm off grid, so I run almost 100% on solar. It's just in the darkest winter months that we have to turn on the generator once in a while. But we might not even have to this year because we added a whole another array of solar panels on the carport roof. So that's kind of cool. Yep. Hello, TMI. Welcome, welcome. And also hello, Hippone. Didn't say hello. How are you doing? But yeah, we just need to get this girl to not 60, wow. 30. Before I can actually go test El Shara. Because I'm trying to duplicate exactly what I did for my previous tests in 10.0 so that I can compare it perfectly. So far there's no change, which is really unfortunate. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like the drop chance of greens and blues has been increased from general mobs. It might be, I don't know. I haven't really noticed. I use an auto loot add-on. Is it faster loot? Something like that. So I never really even look at what I pick up. I look at the stuff afterwards. Alright. Have you, chat? Health? Thriving? Barely hanging on? Yeah, chat, how are you all doing? Great, I always wondered, do you get money back if you generate more electric than you use? No, I am strictly off-grid, which means I am not connected to the main grid at all. Not even remotely. I am on my own power 100%. I generate and use my own power. So, no connection. So technically no, but I'm also saving a lot of money because I'm just running on solar. I mean, there is the maintenance of having to deal with the batteries every once in a while, but that's rare. Very rare. So not no having to get money back from the grid here. Alright, where are we going? I guess I could just do some bonus objectives. I really feel like doing quests. We'll just do that. I only need to hit 30. I don't want to hit too far over 30. We'll just do that. Oh, I envy you. It can be definitely a struggle. Like, if you don't know how all of that works, like, I only am able to do what I do because my dad helps me. It's complex stuff. I'm no engineer. But, you know. Because I live with my parents on a farm. My brothers are here too. We all got our own separate places for the most part, but... And well, I'm in the main house, but still. But, you know, we all pitch in on it and stuff, so... It's a family commune. Ours goes into the grid if we go over, but so far we use every bit we bring in, and we're a hometown, a townhome rather, so I don't think we have room for more. Yeah, totally understandable. I do not have good AoE for these. That's okay. This needs to be over here. I need more eggs. That's awesome. The off-grid. Our bills are $200 to $400 a month for electric only. Yeah, definitely. Those, that's one thing my family was like, you know, we're sick of paying. This is ridiculous. And it's gone up even higher than that. Last we were on grid, which was about a decade ago. Especially since my dad does a lot of construction, so he's got all his power tools and, you know, equipment. Comes home and works on stuff. Like, it's expensive, electrically speaking. Could your dad come over in Canada and help me? If that was the service he did, he probably would. In NorCal? Yeah, I'm not surprised. California's expensive, man. The West Coast anywhere is expensive, but California especially. Here we go. Nice. Wow, can't type. All good, Toby. I made an elf lock last night just for reasons. I'm running out of alt space. I feel that, Peepadeep. I feel that. But that's when you either gotta like look at yourself and go, how badly do I want these alts? And either delete some, you know, when you hit like max, or spread to other accounts. So as much as I wouldn't necessarily say you should pay another sub, because you gotta pay an extra sub per account that you have. At the same time, having extra accounts is really nice for things sometimes. They're not always active for me because I only have them around when I need to do leveling testing and stuff mainly, but sometimes I can take advantage of having multiple accounts at once for like, I don't know, like what's an example? PvP islands. No one's doing those anymore. And Silver needed the achievements for just completing it once so that she can get the meta done. Well, I can queue up as 3 Horde and 3 Alliance because I have 8 accounts. Well, 2 Alliance because she's one of them. She just gets the achievements. So, yeah, prime example. Would I recommend this to others? Not necessarily. Because you gotta pay for separate accounts, but it's nice. It really is. And thanks to my lovely supporters like you, you let me be able to do that. Speaking of, whoa, how's that for timing? Thank you so much, Genu Star, for the resub. 9 months, dang. Has it been 9 months? Am I a full board baby now? Woo! Thank you so much for the continued sub, because I really appreciate your support, since thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, you folks helping support me literally make sure I can do my job. Like, I don't make that up. I would not be able to pay or justify paying for all these accounts for leveling guides and gear stuff and all the guides that I have to do. It's easier with multiple accounts. That's what it comes down to. So, you guys cover those costs. I really wish these bonus objectives were faster. They give good XP, but they just take so long. Which is unfortunate. Baby? Kraken baby? Yes. Kraken baby indeed. Let's see. This one's a pain in the butt. I don't like this one. Wonder how much quests give compared to these. Let me go check that out, actually. Just for a mental time comparison. See, if we have, like, slugs and snails, we should have wall climbing mounts. Absolutely. Be able to climb vertically. Okay. Excuse me, coming through, don't mind me. Oh, yes, you are a full-blown Kraken baby. I am indeed. Yay! Perfect. Did you ever finish the Forbidden Reach meta achieve? No, I did not. I honestly didn't even bother with it. That's a future expansion sort of thing, because all it rewards is a title. I'm not super into, like, I collect titles, but I'm not like, you know, gotta get that right now. So, no, I haven't finished that one yet. Alright. What do you call a baby latte? What's the tiniest? Aren't cappuccinos, like real cappuccinos, like technically, like only a few shots? How about a cappuccino? That'd be pretty funny. Okay. These pick up a real quest here. Fly me. Theory. The Alliance didn't intend to find the Draenei and Azurmist Isles. They were on behalf of the Night Elves to search for the Dragon Riders of Lorath Aran, hoping they could convince the Green Dragonlight to bless Teldrassil to grant Night Elves their immortality again. Interesting. Very interesting theory. Theory? Theory, for sure. Oh, climb vertically, but at 10% speed because snail. Hey, that would be pretty hilarious, though, to be honest. Absolutely. Whoop, here we go. Okay, so actual quest gives 440. And, well, where'd my bonus objectives go? Why are you hiding? Well, I think it gave 7,700, I think is what it said. Why did it disappear 8? But it does that. I was trying to compare. So it's a little less than double. I don't know which would be faster, but, you know. Where's my pet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see where we at. Absolutely flying mount should glide down with no flying in zones. Agreed. Agreed, that'd be nice. No dragon flying. I know, I wish dragon flying was here, but alas. Thank you so much for the follow, Sky Sanders. Welcome, glad to have you here. And hope you enjoy your stay. Let's see. Not you. Well, okay. I guess we're fighting you. What are those small cups that come with coffee? Milk cups. I don't know, actually. I don't know a lot of fancy coffee lingo, to be honest. Ex-barista here? Nice. Kraken Cappuccino has a ring to it. It really does. Kraken Cappuccino. Crappuccino? Oh boy. Kraken Cappuccino. Don't mess that up. I'm not a Crappuccino. Whoops. Krakencino. Krakencino. That's pretty adorable. Yes. I need to hit up Pokepaws again. Because we had talked before about doing a tiny mini version. A little cracklet version of myself. That I could switch to randomly. Be pretty funny. Alright, here we go. Cappuccino, I believe, are intended for a singular shot. If you make it double, it's really, really powerful. Cappuccino is 1/3 espresso, 1/3 milk, 1/3 foam. Easy peasy. Maybe it's not cappuccino I'm thinking of then. What's the one that's like, it's just a couple shots and it's like super, super intense? I don't know. I don't remember. Espresso. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. The Matassa cup is what you're looking for? Just straight espresso? Yeah, espresso would probably make sense. Caffeine IV. Yes. Exactly. Alright. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? Back up at the top here. So nice to have you on while I play today. I love your voice. It is so happy. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Light. I appreciate that. Light BKT. Glad to have you here, and thank you for the compliment. The Dragon Raiders of Loratharan should have been made a faction for Dragonflight due to their connection with the Green Dragonflight, and the quest involving Dragon Raiders would be to restore the Riders' oath to the Green Dragonflight. Would certainly be interesting. Thank you so much for the follow, Orion Mordenai. Welcome, glad to have you here. This guy's killing my Voidwalker. And I hope you enjoy your stay. There we go. Now I can set this thing on fire. Perfect. Oh, I like Gorgrund. I just wish it was a little faster. It's not a very quick zone unless you min-max the heck out of it. Which is unfortunate. There we go. Nice. Doesn't help that I'm playing a Warlock. But still, Warlocks aren't bad for questing. I need one more fire. Hello? Is there one over here? There is, all by itself. Look at you, waiting to burn. Perfect. Dematase cup is what you're looking for. Okay, yeah, Dematase. Well, either Dematase, I'm probably saying that wrong. Or espresso. I kind of like I did it again! Crappuccino. What? Maybe not that one. Let's see. We'll go turn in this one over here. Crackenchino. Why is that hard to say? I don't know. I don't know why that's hard to say. Oh well. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, I missed. It's okay. Hey. Oh, Horde camp investigated. Did you give the quest? No, you're just sitting there weirdly. Okay. That's fine. Ah! No, go away, please. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, swapping grounds. Wasn't his job. He's like, I'm done. I'm going clocking out for the day. Get him, Rexar. Could you help with the other two ground car too? Oh well. Crackagino, don't say the Ed. But then it sounds like crack. Like the drug. Crackagino. I don't know. See, that one's really hard to say. I appreciate the spelling on it, though. Let's see if I can say it again today. Cthulhuloca Cappuccino. There we go. Not sure how it's pronounced in, like, Italy, but I usually hear it Demitas. Demitas, okay. So you just drop the E. Demitas. Yeah, I've never heard that. I haven't seen that here. But then again, I never order just like straight coffee. I always order the frou-frou stuff, so. Okay. Let's kill some steams. Hello, everybody. Oh, let's see. Crackuccino, as Aileron said. Perfect. Aha! Quality commentary, yes. I need to play the lottery. It's up to 875 million. Dang. The only bad thing about lottery stuff is if you do win, you gotta pay taxes on it. It's like huge amount of it. Huge percentage of it, so gross. Crackenchinos, drugs and pants. Well, it's kind of like the CC in my you know, the subtext in my videos for my intros. It says crack and latte. It doesn't know what kraken is for some reason. So I'm crack and latte, apparently, according to YouTube. It's pretty funny. It's probably the wrong pronunciation is how we say it in Colorado. Hey, it works. Doesn't bother me any. I used to get made fun of a lot on my channel for pronouncing things differently for some reason. And I'm like, you know, there's like regional dialects are a thing, right? But whatever. Ooh, 875 mil I'm buying. No kidding. Not in CDA. After taxes, you'll get 445 million. Yeah, gross. Thank you so much for the follow, Cambria Reigns. Welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Butt cracking latte got him. Yes. You need to make up a Kraken latte for sure. Yes. Well, I think there's that, was that Kraken rum or something? So there's that. But it still doesn't know what Kraken is. It's funny. Hey y'all, it's Crack and Latte here. Yeah, it's exactly what it says. It's exactly what it says when I do the intro on YouTube in the subtitles. I'm like, alright, come on. What sort of flavors in there? Blue raspberry? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I have done like my own personal versions before, but no one really liked the videos I did when I made my own coffee, so those kind of got scrapped. There we go. Come here, you. Level 445 million is more than I had before. That is true. That is tasty rum, is it? I've not had it myself. I just thought it was funny. Because someone pointed it out. They're like, oh, there's a rum named Kraken. I was like, huh. It's got a great logo. It looks pretty cool. Oh, and CDA taxes are already calculated in lottery, so you actually get the money they say you win. Interesting. Yeah, what is CDA? I'm not actually sure what that is. Hard to imagine, but it was here when Gorgrund that the wild gods first emerged. Rukmar, Anzu, and Steed first arrived with us before heading south to Eric. Nice. Very nice. Christian Democratic appeal. I don't think that's what CDA means. Oops, I need to loot this. Yes, but you're big and popular now. You should do it again. We would love it. Well, honestly, the last one I did was actually extremely recent. It was last Halloween, and no one liked it. I got very, 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 very low views and a lot of downvotes, so I pulled it from the main channel. I don't know. Not gonna bother with it. I've messed up my poor algorithm enough. I'm still trying to recover from it. A messed up YouTube algorithm is very difficult to deal with. Canada. Oh, okay, Canada got you. Well, that's cool. Doe. I don't remember even seeing it. I'm sorry. No, that's okay. It's on, or it will be on, my archive channel. In case y'all don't know, I do have an archive channel. That's where I post all my VoDs. So all these VoDs for this channel go there. All Let's Plays of other games. The ambience is going to go there for those of you that remember my ambient series. I had to pull those from my main channel because it was hurting the algorithm. But I really like doing them. So those are going to go there. Right now it's in the process of re-releasing rather, all the old Let's Plays with Canary Silver and I. Thank you so much, Sedated, for the resub. Super appreciate the support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So, thank you so much! Really appreciate it. But yeah, and then any video that just doesn't do well on my main channel and is actively hurting my main channel's algorithm will go on the archive channel. It's called Crack and Latte Archive, but I've mentally dubbed it the dump channel. Because it's where I dump all my stuff. And I don't care about the algorithm. So, if y'all want to see any of that, and some of the old Let's Plays even have face cams. So, cringe. But there's that. Yeah. Am I 30 yet? Ugh. Let's see, Basilisk Butcher. I need to go turn this in. Right, it's over that direction. YouTube is a meanie, it really is. How is the archive channel doing? You know, I'm not 100% sure. Put myself on auto run here. I haven't looked in a bit. Because I uploaded a whole bunch of stuff and just kind of let it go. Let it do its thing. Let me look and see what it's up to now. Well, I'm at 1,400 subscribers now, so that's nice. 1,417. Cool. Alright, let's see how close I am to finally getting monetized on this channel. So I know that's probably what you're asking about. Well, I'm 1,540 hours out of 3,000. So, halfway there to being monetized on that channel. Yay! So, getting there, getting there. One day I'll be able to be monetized for that. One day. I loved the ambiances. I'm glad. You have a face? I know, right? Kraken is a cutie. She has a cute face. Aw, well, thank you, PG. Oh, right. Gotta talk to you.
Job's done.
I did it, Rexar. I did. Throwing the poor Draenei. At what level do you get money from YouTube? You have to, have... They lowered it. It was 4,000. It's now 3,000 watch hours on your channel, which is people have watched 3,000. It's not 4 anymore. 3,000 hours of your content, which I have way more than that on that channel for sure. And you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which I have 1,400, so I qualify for that. Once you have both those things, you can apply. I've never had them say no, so I think they're pretty forgiving. It's not as difficult as like Twitch. But after that, you can apply, and then, you know, in a month or two or however long it takes them, they'll approve you, and then you just get monetized. The only unfortunate thing is I was actually monetized on that channel in the past, but since I left it alone for 6 months, I didn't realize it. You can lose your monetization if you don't post for 6 months. So it's like, oh, noted. So I'm trying to get monetization again, unfortunately. What am I doing here? Really close. So I'm just gonna... That's good enough. That is close enough. I will just... Right. Even though it's a toy, I still have to go unlock it. Rawr. Okay. Let's get out of here. Actually, let's delete all these quests first. They're in the way. Ugh. Get out of my list. There we go. Now I can hearth. Oh, if you think about it, we the players are 100% responsible for the rise of the Lightbound in the first place due to causing several details. Not surprised. Not surprised. Yes, indeed. Getting close. Definitely getting close to being remonetized with that channel, which will be pretty nice. Okay. So let's clean her up real quick while we're here. Clean out my bags. The nice part too, as soon as I hit 30, I get flying. So that's pretty great. Dump that out. Let's put this in here. Really need to do something with that. Okay, talents. Let's look at those real quick. I can get 1 talent. Ooh. Hey, drained soul, finally. And finally convert to that. Use my macro for it. There we go. Yes. Slowly getting useful abilities. Okay. So, let's head over to Legion. Okay, where are we at here? Detail 1. Our saving of their knife from their full... Man, you are on a typing spree. You are very fond of typing full paragraphs, Theovist. That's okay. Our saving of the Draenei from their fall had prevented them from understanding and embracing their path's power, like shamanism, like what happened with the Broken through Farseer and Nabundo. Ah, nice. I think Draenei lore is like one of the ones I don't care so much about in the game, to be honest. I like the Draenei, but I don't know. I don't know. Their lore doesn't seem as interesting to me. I need to spice it up a little bit. Hey, Kraken, do you know if the new view distance update is already in the game, and is it only for the 2 original continents or everywhere? I know it's already in the game, and I think it is only for the 2 original continents, because that's where the races are going to be for now. I don't know that they added it to the other continents, but I haven't checked. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. But if it was to be only anywhere, it would probably be the only two main continents, rather. Detail 2. Oh, talk to you. Velen knew that the Draenei were very similar to their Eridar cousins, with the only difference being their devotion to Velen's wisdom. With him dead, at least on the Draenei was gone. Yeah, that's for sure. Rip. There we go. Okay, so now I should be able to use this, right? Yep. I figured. You still have to unlock those. That is painfully unfortunate. But that's okay. That's okay. Aha! Knew it hit 30. Perfect. Okay, flying mount time. Let's see. Let's see. Do I want to ride that? I've got the fish. Let's ride the fish. I haven't really read the fish around yet. I don't really care for its flesh mustache, but the rest of it's gorgeous. I mean, it's accurate to fish, but you know. Oh, hello, Flamescowl. There we go. It sounds like a Pokemon. Did you hear that? This thing sounds like a Pokemon. It looks like one too. Cool. I'll take it. I'm riding a big ol' Sea King or something. Okay, over to... Yeah. We're gonna do the path I was doing. Yes. Okay, and we go. That's gonna take a minute. Anyway, where are we at here? Detail 3-year-old sunrise. Excuse me, as I choke on myself. To leadership during conflict through witnessing the deaths of those she was close to left her with no time to process and to grieve her loss. Mental health is a major issue that cannot be ignored. Yeah, that's for sure. I am a goldfish and koi fancier, so this is like my project mount. I love it so much. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I just don't like flesh mustaches personally. They kind of gross me out. But otherwise, it's absolutely gorgeous mount. It is definitely beautiful. I love how flowy it is too. It's just a big ol' sky koi. It's pretty. Detail 4 of the war against the Iron Horde led to the Alliance and Horde to overthrow well-established powers that kept the Draenei in check, leading to a power vacuum that the Draenei filled in. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Draenei don't seem too different than their evil cousins, and they really kind of turned the table on that one. They grow on you when cute koi eat food from your hand. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, I love real koi. It's just like in terms of like fantasy art type stuff. Like I don't mind it in reality, if that makes sense. I think it's cute. Draenei have flesh beards. Maybe that's why you aren't into them. That's possible. Like it's not the beards. Like I don't mind tentacles or like the Kathir where you've got literally like face tentacles. It's just the mustache part where it's specifically the upper lip. Like the Jinyu have it. And this guy has it. Like if it's a beard tentacle, those don't bother me. It's just when it's like the upper lip mustache specifically. Something about it is a real turn off for me. I don't know why. Really don't really have an answer for it. Not a fan of flesh tendrils. Well, tendrils, yes. Beards, no. I mean, not beards. Tendrils, yes. Beards, yes. Mustaches, no. Strange coming from a kraken. Yes. I get it. I don't like the undead and skelly stuff. My bestie is all about it. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the nice thing, too, is like we have so many different options in WoW. There's so much variety, which is really nice. So, something for everyone. Alright. Here we are. Slowly but surely. Did I fly too high? I wonder if I flew too high. My exploration didn't kick in. That should have been like 30%. That's not a good sign. I have Chromie time on, right? Yes. Well, okay. We're here now. So let me pull up. Let's see. Hold on one second. Perfect. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. I need my OBS. Because we're at the point of recordation now. Doot. I need to turn on my tiny fan. That's why I'm getting warm. Come here, you. What? Right in my face. Tiny fan, go! There we are. Okay, I can now start recording, and here we go. I've got the quests. Excellent. Let's just go for it. Now I don't have to think about it. I can just look at it afterwards. The Murlocs are like trolls. They have come from various forms. They come in various forms with one magical group living near a pool, becoming a superpower. Yeah, not surprised. Don't call me Shirley. Ironically, I have a gnome named Shirley. So that's kind of funny. Beat me to it. Yes. Hello, sweaty buddy. How are you doing? Great name, by the way. That's awesome. Glad to have you here. Classics. Classics indeed. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Sleepy Games. Welcome. Glad to have you here. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. But yeah, we are in it now. We're finally doing an official test. Got her up to 30 where she needs to be, and we can just go for it. Not looking promising so far, though, because 10 to 30 appear completely unchanged, which is unfortunate, because that was the very bad part. It still is, and I still have no new zones to try to make up for it. So, we'll see if I make a new guide or not. Hello, Jackson. Welcome. Glad to have you here. How are you doing? And you're very welcome, Sleepy Games. Thank you for the follow. It's strange that the Horde has the Hosen in their ranks and smiths, but they aren't considered playable. They're even seen in Zuldazar among Horde recruits pouring in through portals. Yeah, the ogres are like that, too. There's a quest over... You see them sometimes in Kalimdor, they help with stuff, but... Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of non-playable races like that. It's very strange. I think the, Tanuka, whatever they're called. The Tarn up in Northrend, they joined the Horde too. There's a whole quest line about it in Borean Tundra, I think. But they never become playable, so... That's the thing. What's wrong with 10 to 30? It got nerfed from, when 10.0 launched. It's worse than it was in Shadowlands. But 30 to 40 got a tiny bit buffed, and 40 to 60 is like perfect, or at least it was. We'll confirm it again once I get through this for this patch, but I was hoping, since they did some Chromie time stuff and they added a level, that it would have been smoothed out a little bit, because the 10 to 30 are the parts I struggled with the most in making the previous leveling guides, because there's a soft cap at 30, the scaling hard changes a couple times, and like without getting into all the nerdy details that you really only see if you have stuff to compare it to, it's just the worst range of the bunch. I was hoping it would get buffed a little bit, but nope, it's still the same. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that, because the original route I had, it's about 3 to 4 levels short now, and that hasn't changed. So that adds a lot of time, which is unfortunate. Doing very well. I hope you're having a great day. Wow. Yes. Yes, I am. I am indeed having a great day, even if I can't speak. Everything is going just fine. Yeah. So like the XP that the quest gives, or just takes too much XP to get each level? It's mostly the latter. Like the XP given per quest, like it's probably a factor, but that changes every single level. So that's why I deal in percentages instead of straight numbers, because every single level is a different bit of XP. for all 60 levels. Oop, as I knock over my can. I talk with my hands a lot. There we go. So probably, but yeah, it's icky. Oh, the fact the Alliance has the Jinyu in their ranks and Smiths, but we still cannot play them as those Murloc elves. Yeah. Yep. A great Tay-Do? Yes. I don't know what's up. It's just the joys of having a dyslexia. It takes over sometimes. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Alright. Take care of you. Excellent. So yeah, hopefully, well, I mean, I already have my answer on 10 to 30, which is painfully unfortunate. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I was really hoping it was at least a little better, or back to the way it was during Shadowlands, which was still a struggle to get the right stuff with doing, you know, as few zones as possible. But it hasn't changed. So that's okay. That's okay. There we go. I think the Alliance has become boring due to them not having any weird playable races like the Horde has. That's unfortunate. I actually like the Alliance more than Horde if I had to pick myself. I like the Alliance races more. Well, I like the Horde, don't get me wrong, but if I had to pick a faction, it would probably be Alliance. There we go. Although I do love the Blood Elves. Orcs are fun. Not really into undead, not really into the trolls. Tarn are cute, but I don't really like their lore. I don't know, you know? That's kind of the nice thing, because there's so much variety. Everyone's got their favorites. I play everything. I don't really, there's nothing I hate besides not being able to choose my own faction and being stuck with racist choices, but you know, that's besides the point. Mecha gnomes aren't weird? I don't think so, no. I wish they weren't an allied race and they were actually a customization for regular gnomes, because they're otherwise identical. But they're cool. They're really silly, they're not weird in a good way. I think they're cool. I like their mechanical parts. I just wish regular gnomes had that option. Well, I just made a new Mecha Gnome DK too. Yeah, I just made a Mecha Gnome Warlock. That was, since she's level 10, that was one of the options for this, but I decided to use the Light Forged instead. So I wanted me some Lock Draenei action. Here we go. Today? Nice, congrats. I like Mecha Gnomes, have a lot of them. Mecha Gnomes are definitely neat. Named Mecha Knight. Cute. I approve. There we go. Slowly. Leveling a Warlock is definitely slow, but that's okay. I made a Mecha Gnome called the Fell Widget as a lock because I just like the idea, and now she is sitting there at 60 looking grumpy. Gnomes definitely get some grumpy faces going on. It's pretty funny. Alright, come here. Come here, you. Yes, everybody gather around so I can blast you. Haha! Alright. The only Mecha Gnome I have is Hunter because it goes well with robot pets. True. It really does. I think I have the, so I think my Worgen is the one that collected the robo-dogs. Because he's an engineer. Uses a big ol' engineering gun, too. Kind of fun.
Job's done.
Job's done. Here we go. If we got playable Jinyu, they should have racial, allowing them faster swim speed, greater fatigue resistance, and not being able to drown. That'd be cool. I know the undead can't drown, which is pretty funny. I think the Coltiran have faster swim speed as well. And they can hold their breath longer. Which makes sense, being a seafaring folk. There we go. are. Let's get out of here. Almost. Perfect. Yeah, this thing seriously sounds like a Pokemon. It's cute. Here we go. Nice. Oh, let's see, Kraken, we were talking about you today on Mantheus' stream. It was about how nice it is that there are channels like yours where you can see what you're doing for it. I'm sorry. You can see that you're doing it still for the love of the game itself and it's not overly marketed. So thanks for that. Well, you're very welcome, East Village. And thank you for talking and saying nice things about me. I appreciate that. It always makes my day to hear it. I swear, Twitch has been such a nicer community than the YouTube stuff has. But I suppose it's a little different when you're in person, you know? But you're very welcome, and thank you so much for the compliments. I am happy to keep playing. Like, I complain sometimes, but it'll never be anything hateful unless they really do something bad. But it's pretty hard to make me really mad, I think. Pretty hard. There's only been a couple of instances in the entirety of my playing that I was like, you know what? No. But otherwise I just enjoy it for what it is. Thank you, Siek, or Kiek, for the follow. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome! Some of these zoo races look really cool as warlocks, they really do. Like, I think Night Elf, Draenei, and Pandaren are probably my favorite new lock combos. Just because they look so epic. They really do. Maybe Tauren too, because I really like the Fell Totem / Blood Totem in High Mountain. But we don't have any, like, Fell customization yet, which I want. I want it for other races. I really do. So maybe one day we'll get that, because that would look pretty sweet. I can't imagine anyone being mean to you. That's awful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Then have I got a history for you. I'm not going to elaborate, but oh boy. My history on YouTube has been very interesting, shall we say. It's not so bad as it used to be. Not even nearly, but in my first couple years during BFA in the first half of Shadowlands, woo. Whew. People were out for my throat and other things, which was not enjoyable. So, yeah, that's the joys of actually being a content creator that likes reading your comments so you can try to help people. Nah, some people don't want to be helped. They're just there to cause problems. Unfortunate reality. Playable Jinyu. Mark that next to my extreme want of playable Arakoa. I feel that. I'm not into the Jinyu myself, but I know a lot of people would love the Jinyu, so I hard agree. And they're already part of the Alliance, so we don't even, like, Theovist was saying. Hosen and Jinyu are already faction aligned, so you wouldn't even have to have any, like, lore reasons. They're already part of it. That'd be a nice shoo-in, in my opinion. Oh, Night Elf and Nightborn look dope. Oh yeah, they absolutely do. Nightborn, I love. I love the Nightborn. I can't wait for them to get more customization in the future, because they are a little limited, but they look fabulous. Really wish their tattoos glowed bright. They did originally when they first came out, but then they got, like, I don't know, nerfed. And then their tattoos are just, like, barely visible shimmers, which is super disappointing. I miss the bright glowies that they had. Hey, hello Dragon Lair. Welcome, welcome. Tuskar players, yes. Want to be a Titan? I would play a Titan. Straight up. I really would. Even if it was just a Titan Keeper. I straight up would. So I'm right there with you. Yes, to Tuskar. I know a lot of people really want Tuskar too. It's another race I'm not super into myself, but like that literally doesn't matter. Because as long as someone's happy with it, then they've done their job. That's why variety is the spice of life. Yes. I'm doing the Italian hand gesture. But you can't see it. I'm surprised that BFA didn't incorporate the Nerubians or Northrend into the N'Zoth portion of the expansion. True, it didn't, did it? That is unfortunate. Well, maybe he's got beef with his brother Yogg. Who knows? Gotta glow down. True. I made a High Mountain Tarn Warlock and named her Hex Mother instead of Earth Mother. She's going to be like a Native American witch in my headcanon. Ooh, that'll be awesome. Love the theming going on. That's the fun part about the Tarn too. They have great customization now. Fabulous stuff. The High Mountain do too. The regular Tarn have a little bit more, but so I wish they would just merge the same races. They look the same. For customizations. Imagine having both regular Tarn and High Mountain customization on the same character. Yes, please. Oh well, maybe one day. Thank you for the lurk, Panoramics. Hope you have a good time with whatever you're working on.
Job done.
Tuskar get all soup themed abilities. Yes, and their class, their racial weapon is a soup spoon. It's just a giant ladle. That'd be hilarious. That really would. All hail the mighty Kraken Latte. Oh, well, thank you, Painting Cry. That's sweet of you. Alright, we'll finish these little quests and this bonus objective, and then we'll take a short break. So I can go make an iced coffee, because that sounds awfully good right now. Damn Nether Drake changes so cringy. I had something in the back of my mind. I couldn't put my finger on until I noticed it. Main diff between old and new. That's unfortunate. I actually prefer the new one to the old. I can't stand the old Nether Drakes. Oh well, that's okay. I never ride them because I don't like how like narrow and squished they look. And they basically just have a shark head, which I don't like personally. But I liked the new one more. They're supposed to get customizations on the dragon riding version in the future. So that you can look more like the old ones. I don't know when that's gonna be here, but supposedly that's a thing. It's in the files, I guess. So that'll come around eventually. I want a Hosen tune on a Maruk dog mount. That would be pretty hilarious. A monkey on a dog. That'd be funny. Hosen characters. It would be pretty funny. They just throw bananas and poop everywhere. That's like half their ability. One of their racial is poop fling. Stuns the target for 3 seconds. I'm sorry, that's not very mature, but I would use it unironically. That'd be great. Monkeys. I want furbogs. Furbogs for Alliance and Gnolls for Horde. That would be awesome. Ooh, I could see that, especially with the update that both of those got. They look fabulous. They're new updates, so I would definitely play both of those. I really like the furbogs and the Gnolls. I think they're cute. A giant little laddie. That's hard to say. Wings, darn it. Their main different were wings form. Nose is better, yes, but fin, tail, and wings were the selling point. Gotcha. Yes, yeah, I liked the new one better, personally. But, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. He's almost dead. Sorry, Helmon. My poor demon died. Let's see. Tail. Yeah, all good. No worries. I'm with you. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to pull that. Nope, I mounted anyways. Ha ha! By the way, are you going to stream doing the unlocking of old Choloman snacks? I probably will in like a future expansion. I have no intention of doing it now or anytime soon, because I have a lot of other things on my plate. So yes, someday. Okay, let's get up where it's safe. And then we'll take a short break. Old Nax is back? Unfortunately, no. They just added a whole bunch of stuff to the Nax we have now to unlock like some recipes and sets and stuff. And I've read the whole thing on it, and that is a ridiculously long unlock. And I'll wait for a while. I'm not in a hurry. So someday I might. Maybe. We'll see. I would have loved it if Battle for Azeroth had war zones with barons, since it would revitalize the crossroads are under attack, and Mankirk's wife jokes. Once again, we could have gotten Druid of the Fang, South Sea Pirates, or Venture Co., Transmog rewards. Agreed. I know originally, speaking of war fronts, there was the barons and Silvermoon / Eversong were originally planned, but they cut them, which is painfully unfortunate. I would have liked to see that. Would have loved some of that stuff going on. I do like war fronts. I actually really enjoy those. Oh well. Anyway, I will be right back. I am going to take a short break because I want to go make me an iced coffee. So it's getting a little warm. Definitely going to have to set up that AC soon. Maybe not today, but soon. So I'll be right back. There's no music in here, I just noticed. That's kind of creepy. Let's go outside. Hold on, let's go outside real quick so you'll have something to listen to. There. Okay, now I'll be right back. Okay. I am almost back. We're gonna put this over here. It's fine. Nope, right there. Nope, right there. There we go. Okay, I'm back officially. Oh, so welcome back, everybody. If anyone took a break, we're gonna get right back into it with Valshara. Valshara. Got me a Irish cream iced latte. There we go. Oh, I'm currently on the Stratholme steps. Nice. Well, good luck, Big Fire. Hopefully that works out for you. It's a ridiculously long unlock that doesn't give you what I was hoping for. Yeah, same. Same. Pretty complicated, but lots of flavor, lore, and gold. Well, that's good. Yeah. Legion Zone, indeed. I'm in Valshara, because I'm testing the supposed Chromie time changes, of which I have yet not detected any. Which is unfortunate. I'd hoped some things were fixed, but that's okay. Maybe it's just at the end. Again. Oh well. I wanted to farm the Corrupted Ashbringer. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever bring that back. They've, for some reason, got a hard-on against not bringing back things like that. Which I don't know why. It's extremely unfortunate. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Gilneas Warfront, where the meta achievement for completing it would reward players with their very own carriage taxi mount. That would be pretty cool. Especially if we got like a Revendreth version looking one too. That has space for 9 other players. Shotgun seat, tuned backs from the carriage. The Alliance would have a Gilnean designed carriage with a horde being Forsaken themed. Yeah, both I think are already in game too. The designs at least. Alright, so let's go this way. Let's see. Both versions would be pulled by 2 small ground mounts, i.e. horses, skeleton horses, rams, wolves, etc. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I would love a Revendreth looking carriage too. I've wanted a raid or a party mount for a long time, and I don't really count the hive mind because it's not open to your actual party unless they literally all did it with you. You can't even use it with alts on the same account. So I never use it. It's a useless mount. It's unfortunate. All Legion artifact gone, sadly. The Legion artifacts? They're not gone. You can still get them. They're still in the game. The only skins for the Legion artifacts that were removed, well, technically removed, well, people that had them already got to keep them, of course, were the Mage Tower. But all the other artifacts and skins, which there's quite a few of, are still available for everyone. I'm still very proud of my Bengal Tiger mount that I got for Kata. Is that the Swift, what's that thing called? Swift Zulian Tiger? I want that one so bad. I was so mad that I missed it. I really wanted that one. Here we go. Carriage mount is a great idea. It is for sure. A carriage, let's see where we at here. You could even transport a party, a whole dungeon party. Yeah, it would be really fun. I always wanted a train, like the Gorgon train, so we could call it the raid train and go to raid back in the day when I was raiding. I would have loved that. Is the fish mount an actual aquatic mount, or is it just rideable in water? Let me mount it and let's find out. It says increase the swim speed by 100, so yes. Yes, it is. It is an actual water mount as well. Unlike the boat that we have. Which is funny. I'm so sad that you can't get the Mage Tower artifact skins. Yeah, same. You can still get it? You can indeed. You can get all the regular artifacts. The only skins that you can't get anymore are specifically from the Mage Tower. But that's a very small fraction compared to what's still available, so. Thank you so much for the follow. Whoever that was. Not sure why it's not showing up in chat. But thank you for the follow. There we go. I got both old ZG mounts before Kata. Man, you're lucky. Super lucky. Oh, another follow. Thank you so much, Rig Z, for the follow. Welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I don't need these. Why am I fighting these? It's okay. Is anyone else's TSM messed up? I keep getting an error every time I log in. Been this way for 2 days, or was just wondering if it's me, or gotta wait for an update. Well, I think there was an update for it yesterday, so definitely check that. And after, I believe it was yesterday's update, it's been working totally fine. I just used it this morning. Oh, they should have made it so the artifact weapons maintain their power, but only when playing the Broken Isles and Argus. Yeah, I would have been absolutely fine with that. I really miss my artifact weapons being as cool as they were. They're great for Mog, but still, it's unfortunate. I promised I would not drive my carriage off a cliff and then dismount. Sure, sure. Boats go above the water, not under. It all checks out. Well, sure, but even on the water is what I mean. You're still normal, super slow swim speed on the water with the boat. So, you know, it's really, 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 really slow, which is unfortunate because it's a boat. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, we need this chickie in here. The Blizz devs need a deeper relationship with the Clue Bat. Sure. Guys, you think you want it, but you really don't. She's got a point there. We think we know what we want, but we don't. I mean, sometimes it's true, but you know. Check that out. It's a bomb. Alright. Well, hold on a second. I'm a little busy. Let me pause my recording. Trying to do tests in here, Dragon Lair. Eh. Nope. Get that. There we go. Huh. Nice. The Death Knight set, it looks like. Cool. Nice. Very nice. I would probably go with different gloves and boots and belt myself, but still a nice set. Alright, unpause. There we go. I see. Thank you, Kraken. You're very welcome. Hopefully there is actually an update for you. But, yeah. Artifact traits was an amazing thing. It was. I really enjoyed the artifacts. Way more than anything they've had after in terms of similar content. Hey Kraken, happy 10.1.5 patch. New stuff, new everything, yoo-hoo, indeed. Hello Jerry, welcome. New patch means new leveling tests because they supposedly did Chromie time changes. But I was hoping that means they would also stealth fix some issues with it, but the issues seem to have persisted. So, unfortunately no, but still. Cool effects, they did indeed. Unfortunately, not new servers which keep dying. Nice. What changed with Chromie time? Well, they added a level to it. BFA is now part of Chromie time, apparently. I'm not sure what that even means, because nothing seems different about it. I think it's just an extra button. A new way of putting you back into the normal time, I guess. But on the actual chart, it's a little weird. It didn't change the scaling at all, as far as I could tell. And the restrictions for new players has been removed. So it's not forced Exiles reach BFA Dragonflight anymore, supposedly. I can't confirm because I'm not a new player. They can go straight to Chromie time if they want. Can't confirm that again, but that's what I've been told. But because they added a new level and such, it goes up to 61 now, apparently. I was hoping that that meant they had retroactively adjusted the rest of the scaling, because some of it's messed up. And I guess that's a no. So, you know. Port of Chromie time is a very neglected system, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, swim over here. I think they'd said they'd nerf HP on classic Chromie time dungeons. There is that too, but I don't do dungeons for any of the Chromie time stuff, so that's not something I can confirm or deny, but I don't doubt that they did. Why did they add a leveled Chromie time? What difference is there to finishing at 61 versus 60? Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I'm not gonna complain, because that's only 9 levels we have to do in Dragonflight, but I honestly have no idea. That's what it says. It goes up to 61 now, so I guess that means my 60s could go into Chromie time then, if I wanted to use phasing. But again, I'm not sure what the purpose would be, so not sure on that one. I saved 25k or something just on the mount training on alts. That was a nice little bonus, right? That's been super nice. Not having to go back to the trainer every time to learn my riding has been really nice. Saves a little bit of time and a lot of gold for sure. If we ever get player housing, I wouldn't mind if there was a faction system made up of noteworthy NPCs found in each player home zone that rewards you with unique furniture and transmog based on those zones. Oh yeah, definitely. That would be super fun. I would love that. I think, like, if I had to compare to other MMOs, ESO housing, Elder Scrolls Online is probably my favorite. So, definitely can agree there. I love having a lot of thematics. And I want to be able to own more than one house. None of this whole scarcity BS that Final Fantasy has. Because if they do that, I ain't bothering. That's if we ever get it, though. It's like it's some out of the blue and makes it a not a round number. Like, is it to prevent some exploit? Like, why? Seems so out of the blue / random. Yeah, I have no idea. I literally have no explanation for you. Don't know. All I was hoping is that since they added a level, they would have then addressed the 10 to 30 issues, but they didn't. So I don't know. I just don't know what giving an extra level is really going to do. Like, besides, like, I am glad just because for us, it means it's one less level if they continue this, that we have to level in current content. Because Chromie time is always faster leveling overall than the current 10 levels. And if we only have to do 9 levels in current content, then that's absolutely going to be in my leveling guides. However, 60 to 63, for example, is literally the fastest part of... You know, the first 3 levels are always the fastest part of a new expansion because of the rollover and the way scaling works with that. I just call it my rule of 3s. But I don't know how much that actually affects things. Alright. There we go. Okay. Let's get this up here. Oh, get that. Nice. Get over here. And now we can go down inside. Okay, let's see. Oh, scroll up here. At 60, it won't let you go back to Chromie time. Really? Did they not add it up to 61 then? Is that a lie? That seems strange. I will check at 57 I have soon. Yeah, I'll know soon-ish on this character. In probably a couple days. I would love to test more on it tonight, but as soon as this stream is over, I have to get on the video for tomorrow, so I can't do any more testing tonight, but that's okay. There we go. That's the unfortunate thing with being a YouTuber, a streamer, and someone who makes long-term guides. I have to try to juggle all 3, and there's never enough time, I swear. The Warlands Rift is the buggiest, most poorly designed, negligent garbage I've ever witnessed. Oh, that's a bummer. It's definitely super, super laggy. I tried the rifts, one of the rifts last night with Silver, and it was so laggy we couldn't do anything, so we just left. But when that gets resolved in the future, her and I plan to do some of those so I can collect the mounts and stuff. If you can own more than one house, they need to add up property tax to avoid having empty housing when people need homes. I suppose so, but I don't think... I suppose I'm thinking of it more like Elder Scrolls housing, not Final Fantasy housing, so... Getting behind on chat here. That's okay. Try to make sure I get this done in time. Unfortunately, I had to waste time getting her to level 30 because the previous guy didn't do it. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Carpet's bug, let me try again. I will definitely check that out later, Dragon Lair. I do not have time at the moment to look at more outfits. I'm trying to make sure I get through this in time, which I definitely won't, unfortunately. Oh well. Yeah, the Automount training is a real godsend. The scaling is so weird. My 44 Dester Warlock kills regular mobs in about 2 hits. My level 50 seem to be barely surviving comparison. With equal heirlooms makes no sense. Yeah, totally understandable. We listened to everyone and we've given you 1 more Chromie level. Woo! It's a perfect set for a new Scourge Tabard. Nice. There we go. Getting caught up here. There we go. I missed my dog. First found him starving in Valley Far Winds before taking Half Hill. Showed up my garrison before departing for Broken Isles. Dalaran where he remains this day. Aw. I'm sorry. There we go. Certainly always a sad day when we lose our animal companions. Yeah, I get that. I had a weird issue for the new gear update system they made for old characters you haven't logged into. I made a DK that I never logged into, never did the starting zone, did the gear update, but because she never talked to Anduin to join the Alliance of Stormwind, is hostile to her, and I don't have the ability to talk to Anduin. Oh no. Well, interesting. I wonder if that's something they didn't factor into. That's kind of hilarious, though. I'm sorry. The maps now have different start levels. 1 to 15-ish have seen so far, and the finish level changed to 61. Different start levels. Really? Let me check and confirm this, because if that's true... 10, 10, 10, 7, 15, 5... No, they look the same. No. No. That's still 30, that's still 5. What ones are you talking about specifically? Because these look identical. Because that is something I would really want them to change. 7, still 5, still 1, 10, yep, 15. Still 15, still 15. It all looks the same. Is there any specific ones that they changed for the starts? Because 1 to 15-ish have... That came with the introduction of Chromie time back in 9.0. Some of those got adjusted to compensate for the level squish. But from a quick glance at Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, those ones specifically have not changed, unfortunately. And I do have them all memorized, let me tell you, because I have done every zone multiple times, and I even keep track. If you would like to see, check out my spreadsheets. I have data from all the zones, for multiple levels, for multiple patches and expansions. Oh well. What is the video topic? Well, we'll both know when it's done. I haven't decided. I've got 3 or 4 different options, and we'll find out. So I haven't had time to work on it this week, or the previous weeks. I've running around trying to get stuff done, because leveling and leveling guide, and we'll see if I do a leveling guide an updated version, or if it's just going to be the 1 to 50, because nothing's changed. It's still the same. Changed for the better, at least. Did you guys see the Murloc pet from the Time Rift Skildan? The Murloc Warlock is a must own. I did! I thought that was pretty hilarious. This is pretty adorable. When Kraken will read this message, 5 minutes will have passed and my boiled eggs will be ready. Perfect. I wish they'd make Karaji battle tank mounts usable everywhere. Agreed. The only one that is the ultramarine one from Archaeology, but everything else, unfortunately, is not. Why am I doing hearts? Sensing incoming sub. Here we go. Let's see. I'm AFK leveling alts via Archaeology, so avoiding Chromie time. Understandable. The set is a ship-to-ship battle. The only way to the other ship is a single buggy jetpack. Rip. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't even get very far in the rift we attempted last night. It was just the outside stuff. And it was so laggy, we just gave up and did other things. I put in a ticket, but I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, no kidding. Oh man. They probably say this is lore accurate and do nothing. Yes. What are we doing today, KL? Well, we are doing some Chromie time testing. As per the title-io here, it's day 2 of Chromie time testing because they supposedly did some changes, but it all looks the same. I'm not seeing any changes besides maybe the addition of going from 60 to 61, but there it is. Thank you so much, Epare. I always want to call Epareya, but that's wrong. Epareya for the resub. Super appreciate your continued support because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working and doing what I'm doing, so thank you so much. I have noticed no changes. Yeah, same. I haven't found anything different, so I'm not sure if they like just secretly didn't put it in or if they just literally tacked on a level and didn't touch the rest. I don't know. That's a cool point of view. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I really enjoy my camera, assuming that's what you're referring to. Yeah. I like having being somewhat close in with my characters because it feels fun. Don't worry, I know my name isn't the most intuitive. No, you're totally fine. I just like, my brain looks at it and goes, pear, yeah. And I'm like, that's not, it's not what it says. So apologies there. Alright, get down here. Here we go. We've kicked Alliance and Horde ass across several continents, defeated Illid and killed Arthas, stopped the release of old gods. Oh, big request. Become the leader of our class order halls and the highest rank general of our faction. Stopped doing the Legion at long last. Took a fight to the realm of the death, and to this day we still don't have a dang house to live in. Yes, we are the sleepless, the undying. We are the true old gods of Azeroth. The immortal. Because we can die, but we can come back as many times as we want. Scary to think about. What's Kraken Latte's favorite latte? I've got a couple. I would say white chocolate, coconut. I know that's technically a mocha, but I drink multiple. I drink mochas too, and Kraken mocha sounds probably not very good for the public, so I went with Kraken Latte. But I like coconut, white chocolate. I like peppermint, pumpkin spice, and those would probably be my top favorites. And then any combination of those is also delicious. So any of those. Thank you so much for the follow, Warp Pipe Connoisseur. Love the name. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Same, unless I'm doing high-risk stuff like raids or M+. I like to be a bit more immersed with my camera and UI. Yep, right there with you. I zoom out like for raids and stuff if I need to, but if it's just solo stuff, yeah, I like to feel right up in the business. Over the shoulder. We are the Murder Hobos, actually our guild name. Nice. Fun times, tornadoes in the Montreal region. Uh-oh. To anyone who lives in common tornado areas, I bow to you. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no thank you. We don't have that crazy stuff here in Western Oregon, and I am pleased about that. No hail that wants to kill you. No bouncing lightning. No tornadoes, not really. At least not the deadly kind. Our animals are small. We don't have spiders that want to destroy your face. It's so tame here. It's nice. So same. Someone did. Whoops. As I slap things. Someone did a hydrate. Thank you. Hydrate sticker. Oh, we're not used to these over here. I can imagine. Tornadoes are dangerous and scary. Heart to you as well, Warp Pipe. Glad to have you here. Oh, a first-person only leveling challenge might be interesting or horrible. Honestly, yeah, playing like this, it'd be really immersive. I really do wish that, because like you can't see yourself when you look down. You can go first person. I really wish that it was like Skyrim or Oblivion, where if you zoom in, you see your hands. You can see your hands casting and stuff. That would be really cool. Otherwise, I would totally do it. But without it, it's kind of disorienting. I experienced Hurricane. Wow. I mashed those two words together. Hurricane Harvey firsthand. It parked right over our home in Houston before we were about to move out. Well, that's terrifying. And unfortunate timing, too, if you were about to move out. Jeez. What's your favorite X-Pack to level in as an alliance? I love BFA zones so much. For me, Legion. Legion zones are my absolute favorite for many, many reasons. One, the scaling is perfect. So the mobs aren't overtuned. I never have any struggles, but they're not so easy. Things just, instantly die. So, nice balance. Two, all 4 zones start at level 10. So I can choose any of the zones to go for it and not have to worry about that. 3, the class halls and artifacts aren't required. So there's also... Yeah, they're not required, so I can just skip that part of the content and go straight to the leveling. And 4, there's no required X-Pack intro. You could just skip the whole thing, go right to the questing. Bam. And 5, you get a special hearth to the city. So you don't have to waste your hearth. There you go. On 6, I guess I could add, the quests are really well designed, in my opinion. Some of the best stuff we've had. Because they're efficient, they combine bonus objectives well, they overlap, they don't have to go out of your way for them. They're all hybrid zones, meaning there is a linear path and a bunch of side cluster quests in addition, so you can do both. And the side quests are not required, something which is painfully unfortunate for Dragonflight right now. Anyway, I could keep going, but my favorite are Legion zones. You have to remember, and even if, I guess you can't remember if you don't know me, but you have to know, I have analyzed these very, very, very deeply. All the zones in the game, currently. Except for, well, not even except for Dragonflight. I've done those too, because of the leveling guide. So anyway. I've examined every zone in the game very thoroughly, under the lens of leveling guides. So, I know way too much. I've seen things. The things I have learned that the common mortal would not understand and would call me a nerd if they knew. You know. BFA's definitely got some good leveling. Uh-oh. BFA's definitely got some good leveling too, though. I think my favorite would be the Horde side, though. I like the Horde. The Zandalar quests. All 3 zones. Asmir's okay. But Vol'dun and I think Zuldazar would be my 2 favorite. Where are we at here? I remember playing EQ like that, full screen. I can imagine. Do you need all the class hall stuff to get the mounts? To do all the class hall stuff to get the mounts, you do indeed, yes. If you're talking about the class mount specifically, yes. Yes, you do. But only once, obviously. But the Hearth is a new toy now. It is indeed, but you still have to unlock it. I could not use it, and I confirmed it earlier. I could not use it until I had done the first quest, which is just the skip quest, the quote-unquote intro, to use it. I couldn't use it. It says you can't do that right now. So, they didn't remove the requirements, they just made it so you don't have to have the items in your bags. That's it. Same with the Garrison one. You still have to unlock it. You still have to unlock your Garrison. You can't just use it from wherever without unlocking it, unfortunately. So, that's a bummer, but, let's see. What level for what are you referring to, Feor? I wonder why we start at level 10 now. When did they do that? They did that back in Legion. Back in Legion. That's always been that way. So, well, it wasn't level 10. I should say, you could do in Legion any zone that you wanted in any order. And then when Chromie time came out later, then it was level 10 because the addition of Chromie time and 9.0. So, but being able to start in any zone in any order, Legion's always had that. I believe you only had to unlock it once. But that's why in my BFA guide, I don't know if you've seen it or not, you OGs might have, my original level 1 to 120 guides, I have you go like straight to High Mountain. Because you could. Which is pretty great. Let's see where we at. Kraken the nerd old goddess pretty much. I wish there was a way to immediately skip through the questing experience in SL during it in order to unlock world quest. There was! It was called Threads of Fate. But they removed that, which is unfortunate. If you're level 60, you can skip it. They left Threads of Fate in for level 60 plus, but that means you can't level with it. I'm really, really annoyed. Don't get me started on that, because we were going to have some new zones to add to Chromie time, and unfortunately, because the forced linear campaign for the base leveling, the non-Threads of Fate leveling in Shadowlands is just so awful, I can't use it. You can't level with Threads of Fate. So, yeah, but we're not gonna get on that, though. I will immediately get on the negative terrain real fast. Very few things will prickle my hide, but that's one of them. Anyway, Dressfar, my favorite by far. Dressfar is definitely gorgeous. Definitely is. I really love the lore and the theming of it too. It's pretty great. It's a gate. It's a gate now. I mean, it has a gate. It has a gate to Thros. I mean, ults of all the classes I never did. Gonna start out in Legion, get the class mounts, and then go to Shadowlands for the Covenant stuff I never did. Well, both of those are definitely enjoyable. Like, if you're just... Like, the class halls, I really enjoyed the Covenants, personally, from Shadowlands. It's just, you know, the leveling that's not so hot right now. But afterwards, I enjoy it. SL is cool, but I've leveled so much there back in 2021 it got boring. Oh yeah, and that's, like, right there is the problem, I think, with any current expansion, and why I really wish that that they would include Chromie time all the way up to the max level after you've unlocked, you know, after you've done the main campaign in the current expansion. Because for folks that level alts, if we want to do the current leveling, we're forced to do, like, for example, Dragonflight over and over and over and over to get to 70. Like, you know, from a questing standpoint. And even then, if you want to do dungeons, you gotta do time walking or, you know, Dragonflight dungeons. And I don't care how well designed it is, you're gonna get sick of it eventually. And that's unfortunate. And I wish they wouldn't do that, because that's how people get sick of things, personally. Let's see. I also noticed the leveling SL is so slow, even though I love Ardenweald. Agreed! Yeah, it is. It's because it's on a linear campaign. It's forced linear. You have to do the zones in order. There it is. You can't do them in any order anymore, unfortunately. And, yeah. I don't know why they decided to be so restrictive with it. And there's even, in case you didn't notice, there's even a restriction that won't let you leave the zone to go to the next one. Hey, nice. Until you've hit a certain level, which is really weird. So, that's a thing. A pretty gate, exactly. I think that would have been interesting if there was an afterlife we could visit that didn't have monsters in it, and it was only used for pet battling. Aww. That'd be kind of cute. I agree. If you've done it once, you shouldn't have to keep doing it. Yeah, like, I love Dragonflight and all, but as someone who dissects the crap out of it for leveling guides and stuff, I came to dislike it real quick, because all the frustrations for me pile up when I'm making a guide, and I have to do it over and over and over. That's why I had so many characters to get up to 70, because I had a lot of mid-60s from doing the tests. And when things don't quite meet up to my standards, it gets old real quick. So it's really, really unfortunate. I would love to be able to unlock Chromie time up to max. Even if it's the slow, even if they want to make it the same stinking speed, at least let us have some variety. Because at least with, like, say 60 to 70, if we could level with Chromie time, that's over all of the level caps, the level entry requirements, that is, for each zone across all the expansions. So then you could level wherever you wanted. You'd be totally open if you hadn't already done it. So, maybe one day, please, Blizzard. I like leveling. I don't want to get sick of something. Maybe one day. With all the Volpera and Sparkly Rainbow toys, having a genuine horror-themed zone like Justfire was a refreshing change for sure. For sure, yes, and we definitely don't have very many of those in the game. That is for sure. At least not ones you can level them. A lot of that type of flavor is saved for, like, oh, what do you call them? Endgame zones, there we go, that you can't level through. Oh, some say that DF will be the new starting point for new players, not BFA like it is now. Probably gonna be better, not sure though. It might be, but I'm not sure how they're going to address that because as of right now, I have been told, and I can't confirm because I'm not a new player, this is not a new account, that new players, the restriction for it, that's one of the changes they made with Chromie time for this patch, is new players aren't restricted to the main timeline path that they set. So they don't have to do Exile's Reach, maybe Exile's Reach, but at least not BFA and then Dragonflight in that specific order anymore and skip everything else. Supposedly, you can go straight to Chromie time if you want. Now, I don't know what that's going to be for the future, but that's what I've been told for now. So I don't know what that means for Dragonflight, and I'm really hoping they add Dragonflight to Chromie time next expansion, because if they don't, that's the second expansion in a row I will not have new zones to add to the leveling guide. I'm already struggling as it is. And if that's gonna persist, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I can't add Shadowlands zones, because you have to quest in a specific order. You can't skip the RP, you can't go do Threads of Fate because they locked it. It's the same stuff I have on hand when I went and made the guides back in Shadowlands. So for the 1 to 50s that I currently have. Same stuff. I can't add anything. Except I have 10 more levels to make up for and nerfs to 10 to 30 specifically. So you can kind of see where my stress is. I'm just like, please. Please, Blizzard. Add new zones to Chromie time, please. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. 18 alts in my guild. My solo guild. Nice! Congrats! Good. Glad to hear another player has a solo guild. That's what I have. I mean, technically it's a duo guild, I guess, because Silver's in it too, but, you know, it's whatever. It's basically a solo guild. Yeah, I mean, heirlooms are to 70 now, so they are indeed. They help a little bit with Dragonflight, but, you know. This might be a strange coincidence, but I don't think I've had Shadowlands table missions for Pet Charm since the new patch. Was that changed, or am I just unlucky? I'm not sure. I don't like table missions at all. I avoid that content like the plague, so I can't confirm or deny on that one. Yeah, I am. You are indeed, Silver. Does Canary use the guild, or does she have her own? She has her own. She's not in mine. She liked having her own stuff separate from mine, so she's in her own. There we go. Okay. My GK was in a guild that wasn't my own, but I'm like, meh, I don't talk to anyone in there, so I just G-quit today on him. Yeah, totally understandable. Like, I mean, if it's not a guild you actually, like, are active with, or raid with, or participate with, then, I mean, you might as well just have your own solo guild and have access to it. Because, like, you know, if I whip this out, I'm in my own personal guild, I can whip out the mobile bank and be like, huh, I'm gonna take some gold, I can take some gliders, I can take, you know, some deepling pots, whatever I need, and it's all my own stuff. It's really nice. Alright, I am not doing this very efficiently here. I recently started to level up a alt on SL, and rather the first round of quests on Bastion I received a quest to speak with the NPC that gives the Threads of Fate, and the quest was there after that trip to Bastion and back. Of course. Did you hit level 60 during that time? Because that would do it. Because Threads of Fate, they locked it to level 60 plus. That way, because that was my complaint, was if they remove Threads of Fate entirely, they made, for some reason, they made it so restrictive that you have to do each of the zones to unlock your covenant, so that you have access to all 4 covenants. Without Threads of Fate, you would have to do the zones even on a max level character if you'd never done it before. So luckily, they put it in at level 60. Thank you so much, Beth Cry Hero, for the follow. Welcome, glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I was like 1 level under officer, and the GM only made the G-Bank for deposit only. Aw, boo. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but still. Oh, I understand what you say now. Okay, good. Yeah. Yep. Hello, I think I have used your guides before. It's very possible. A lot of people like my leveling guides and some of my other stuff too, so either way, glad to have you here, Beth. Welcome. Welcome to chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. And thank you for the follow, Creature Brush. That sounds cute. I just imagine like a cat being brushed and purring. Anyway, welcome, Creature Brush. Glad to have you here. I am finished with this, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, over to the questy doos. Okay, turn these in, do. I think you've made great guides for collecting. Well, thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. I'm glad folks do watch my other guides. Because the rare occasion that I do raw gold guides, and my bi-yearly leveling guides, because I only do those when there's new expansions. Those are my most popular stuff, as you can imagine. So for some folks, that's all they know me for. But I do a lot of other content. I do guides on whatever I'm currently working on when I can. Like in this instance, I'm gonna have to make a guide tomorrow that has nothing to do with leveling, because this is gonna be a while before I have results on this. Gonna take some time. You're very welcome, Creature Brush. Glad to have you here. Raw gold is the only gold I do. I hate relying on the auction house / other people for my gold making. Right there with you. Right there with you. I feel that. Like, I throw all the stuff, like, my extra stuff on the auction house, but I don't play it or try to, like, gouge it or do anything special with it anymore. I used to. I'm done. I'm good. I just want raw gold. And even then, I'm pretty lazy, so. Alright, up we go. So it doesn't make sense that you can only select Threads of Fate option on your character one time. I would love it if you managed to unlock it on one of your tunes while others were only halfway through it. You can opt to skip it on the other still running tunes by just flying it back to Orbos instead of playing through it all still. Yeah, they had a lot of wacky design choices that I didn't agree with for Shadowlands leveling. Like Threads of Fate by itself, just the leveling itself was great. But I do wish it was more like Legion, where it didn't exclude the campaigns, and it just let you go to any zone in any order, much like we have here with Dragonflight. It includes world quests, some bonus objectives. I wish it included the treasures. Shadowlands had great treasures for leveling, whereas Dragonflight does not. So that's an unfortunate feature that I'm going to miss. I liked treasures. But Dragonflight does have good rares for leveling, so that's nice. We can use rares again. I am supposed to be using the dragon for this, not myself. What am I doing? Anyway. Yeah. What is it that you're currently working on? I am testing Chromie time for the new patch because I need maybe, we'll see if it happens, to make a new Chromie time leveling guide for Dragonflight. I have not done that yet because they keep saying they're doing Chromie time changes, but then I go test it and nothing happens, like nothing's different. So, I don't want to make a guide and then, like, you know, it lasts a month and then I have to redo the whole guide because of all the changes. But it's fine. That's what I'm working on right now, technically. And it's going to take me a little while to get through this. So, because I have to keep juggling between. That's why I'm doing it during streaming, because I can kind of get away with doing some tests on streaming, because I don't have to pay attention to time. I don't have to be efficient. I already know the time. It's just the level results that I'm recording. So, that's what I'm working on right now. Can't really do a guide on it yet, because obvious reasons, so whatever tomorrow's guide ends up being, find out. I have been doing some Shadowland stuff, so maybe it'll be something to do with that. And islands. I've been doing a lot of islands, so maybe something to do with that. Oh, let's see, where are we at here? So what do you think of the time rifts? Have you gotten anything nice yet? I haven't been able to finish it because the lag on my server for the rifts is so horrendous. Silver and I, when we tried it last night, I couldn't even kill anything properly. So we just left. I've not even been able to do it once, so I'll come back in a week or two when they finally fix the lag, because it's just awful. I don't know if that's a server-specific thing, but... So I have no opinion really on the rifts right now. I can't really form a proper one until I can actually do it. Which is fine. I really don't have time for it right now anyways, so it's fine. There are, what, 7 dragon races every 3 days? That's 3 or 4k per alts. If you have 10 alts, which is the modest folks for us, that's 120k a week. I'm only in every other month just from races, right? I know! Which is really cool. And you can do 6 of those world quests on level 60s. The Forbidden Reach, for some reason, is the only world quest that won't pop up, but the 2 in Zerlek will. So you can do 6 of those 7 on level 60 plus. And then the 70s that you have can do the 7th as well for the extra. So that's pretty nice. That is definitely pretty nice. When the Brutosaur was going away, I had about 5 months or so to make 4.8 million gold. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? I ran all 4 levels. Hey, nice. Of... where are we at? My eyeballs got lost. Where are we at? There it is. I ran all 4 levels of every Dronar raid every week on 10 characters, and I made enough gold to buy it. Took a while, but I had it all down to a science exactly how much gold I'm making every day, planned days off, etc., and still manage. Yep, I feel like that's exactly what I did for mine. That's exactly what the guide was about, too. It worked out pretty great. Nice. Sadly, the Bruto was before my time. Fingers crossed for Bruto 2.0. And technically, you can still get it on the black market, but good luck with that. Which I think is so funny. All the people that were mocking me in the comments on that video that were all like, it's never gonna go above gold. Because I said in the video that, like, get it soon because it might go to gold cap when it goes away. On the black market, it's definitely gonna go to gold cap. And so many people were like, no, it'll never go to gold cap. I'm like, have you never used the black market auction house before? I don't think you know how that works. Yes, it does. And guess what? It has. Many times, if not every time. It's pretty funny. Which server am I on? I am on Moonguard. That is my only server now, since we can have Horde and Alliance in the same guild. So I moved all of my Hordes, who were on Wormrest originally, to Moonguard. That is where I am. Yes. The Rift lag is bad. It really is. It's awful. It's really, really, really bad. Like, mega bad. So I'm like, I'm gonna come back when this is fixed. This is bad. Maybe the trading post. Also check the BMAH. Yes, indeed. Well, of course there is lag. You're breaking timelines. Funny. I see what you did there. Har har. I tried running raw gold making. I did it for 1 day. Just about cried. So I started buying WoW tokens and sold them. Well, understandable. All my tunes are in MG2. Nice, MG buddies. Excellente. Alright, after this little quest you do here, I think we are at the end of stream. I need to get started, at least on the script for tomorrow's video. I need to go look at my stuff. So I keep a list of like all the different videos I plan to make, like topics and stuff. I need to pick one that I can whip out in a night. So, do that for tomorrow. So we're gonna close out here. Alright. Let me get up here where it's a little more safe. Boop. Alright, so we're gonna close out here. Thank you everyone for being here. If you would like to see my usual schedule, here it is for ya. I stream the same time every Monday through Friday. And, oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Dead Sandra. I'm literally seconds from closing out. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is my end time, so this is when I end stream, unfortunately. Thank you for the follow, Finksy Star. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, banana. Yes, we got raided. But hello, raiders. Glad to have you here, and I'm very sorry because I'm closing out right now because I have to get started on tomorrow's video. So here again, if you would like, is my schedule for my streaming. Same time every Monday through Friday. Definitely check that. It'll adjust to your time zone so you can see when I'm live. And I will be back. What day is it? Thursday. Tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow. You all have a fantabulous evening. I gotta get to work. And good night. Bye-bye!